This lady was silver in the 2019 World Junior Championships, and she took bronze in Tokyo the following year. Yardenia Felix Barbosa. This lady knows a thing or two about winning. The former European champion, Breanna Clark. Bronze 4 years ago in Dubai. A lady with a lifetime best of 56.18, which she'll be hoping to hit. Running from lane 4, Yulia Shulia of Ukraine.
Lane 5, representing Ecuador, Mayeli.
We've mentioned about youth and experience. Here's the youth, 17 years of age, Mayeli Minda of Ecuador. Gold in the past 2 Paralympics, gold in 2017 in London. Also the Parapan American Games champion in 2019. It is the world and championship record holder, Breanna Clark. In lane 7 of Poland, Justyna Franczek, who was a bronze medalist in the last European Championships in her home country in Bydgoszcz. Two from Ecuador going in this. Lisandela Angulo, 19 years of age. Her compatriot Minda is 17. Both at their first major championships. Intellectual impairment category, this one. Women's 400 metres. 8 to go, but only one can pick up that gold. Cano in 1, Felix Barbosa in 2, Paim in 3, Shulia in 4, Minda in 5, Clark in 6, Franczek in 7, Angulo in lane 8. Well, Yulia Shulia looked very good indeed in qualifying, and she'll be one of the favourites in this, the Ukrainian. But Breanna Clark, never to be underestimated, the double Paralympic champion and former world champion, has absolutely flown past 2 on the outside of her, and she leads heading down that back straight. She is looking very strong indeed. It's the last 200 metres in the 400 where athletes begin to tighten up, but it's Breanna Clark who's currently out in front. The pace has slowed somewhat on what she took out. Felix Barbosa was in second, but Shulia has come past, and well, Shulia looking very strong indeed and very composed on the inside, and Breanna Clark has some work to do. It's Shulia who leads, but Clark has come back at her, and Clark has absolutely flown away at the 50-metre mark. She's going to hold on, she's going to take gold, she's going to regain that championship, and a time of 55.11, which is a new world record for Breanna Clark, breaking the mark she set in Tokyo 2020 by 0.07 of a second. Well, she's flying like an aeroplane, and she was doing that on the track, especially in that opening 200 metres. An absolutely wonderful run, and around the 50-metre mark, she put the afterburners on. She went away from that lady there, Yulia Shulia, who had to settle for silver. And what a run indeed. And Breanna Clark, the former European champion from Portugal, picks up the bronze medal. Ludo and Vigo love it. Why wouldn't they? Breanna Clark, absolutely sensational. What a run. What an athlete.
That was a masterclass from Clark on how to run a 400 meters. Now, I've run a few 400 meters, and I remember sitting in a call room once beside a competitor. It was Katrin Green, and I noticed on her hand she had written out a list of numbers, and what they said something along the lines of, first 100 meters, 95%, next 50, 80%. Next 100. I mean, I'm making this up. Don't copy my pacing right now. But the point is that getting that 400 meters right is so difficult. And I was actually worried for just a moment when you saw the move that Shulia made.
But watch the speed she goes out at. She goes really quick, and she heads past Franchek on the outside within the first 30 metres, and then down that back straight in the second 200 is where she stretched out. And when you get to that last 200, you can see Shulia heading past and chasing after Breanna Clark, who's out in front of her. And when they get to the bend and they head around that 200, Shulia has work to do. She does take Clark though. She gets to her with 100, but look at that. When there's 50 to go, Breanna Clark just says, hey, I'm out of here, I'm going. And over the space of 50 metres, she's put at least 10 metres on Shulia, who's picked up the silver medal. Now, if that isn't pace, then I don't know what is. Absolutely wonderful.